I'm so glad that you are all joining. I hope you're ready for a wonderful practice from the Valley. Hey, glad to have you. Okay, so this morning, if you want to have any props, you're welcome to have them. If you don't have any, you don't need any. You don't even actually need a yoga mat. But if you want to have 1 or 2 blocks, I also recommend a blanket for our meditation at the end of this class. Our focus here is not just on moving our bodies this morning, but really on meditation. We're going to create a moving meditation through our physical practice. And then at the end, we're going to come all the way down onto our mats and really get deep into a meditative state. So if you're ready, go ahead and clear your space however you need. I'll let you know when to bring the blanket in at the end. Or right now, if you want to sit on it, you're welcome to. We're actually going to begin in hero's pose, which means bringing your knees together, your feet wider apart than your hips, and then sitting down, settling your sits bones to the ground. Now, this might not be comfortable for everyone. If this bothers your body in any way, you can always take a block to prop your hips up higher. You can bring your ankles together and just sit directly on your knees. Or if a regular cross-legged seated position is better for you today, go ahead and take that. There's no need to make your body into a certain position based on how it looks. Just go with what feels right for you to take some time and settle in. I am going to move into hero's pose to begin opening my hips, keeping my tops of my feet pressed down on the ground, hands on knees, and just take some breath. Settling in here. If you're just arriving to class, taking a moment to sit on your knees or in hero's pose, cross-legged, and begin to relax. One of the first signs of relaxation is allowing the eyes to close. Bringing your full attention and awareness inside. And then simply witness. Witness what is happening in your body right now. Witness what's going on in your mind. Without changing anything, observe your breath. If your breath is shallow, let it be shallow. If your breath is deep, let it be deep. Continue for a few more moments. Sit here and just notice what is happening for you. Always bringing attention back to the breath. Our focus today is going to be on our second chakra, our sacral chakra. Chakras are energy centers through the body. They're related to different physical and emotional aspects. Our second chakra is specifically related to creativity, our full range of emotions, flow, and change. When the second chakra is blocked, you can really struggle with emotions and with change. You can even experience physical ailments such as lower back pain. When this energy center is open and flowing properly, it can ignite your creativity and even lead to a supreme enjoyment of life. We open this chakra by opening our hips. And in today's practice, we're going to be doing a lot of hip opening poses. This chakra is also associated with the element of water. As we flow today, we're going to imagine moving in water, slowly, but with strength. So if you've ever seen somebody practicing Tai Chi or perhaps have practiced it yourself, imagine those slow yet powerful, intentional movements, just like we're under the water, always flowing with our breath. Still here in your seated position, whether it's heroes or in the cross-legged seated position. Start to deepen your breath. Imagine you're filling your lungs just like a water balloon from the bottom up to the top, and then pressing all of the air out. Inhale to first fill your lower body, fill up. Move your breath up to open your ribs. Roll your breath up to the tops of your collarbones and then roll it back down. Durga Pranayama, our 3-part breath. Inhale, belly fills, ribs open, chest lifts. Exhale, chest falls, ribs tight, belly to spine. Keep breathing like this, expansive, full. Feel the prana, the energy move through your body. And staying with your 3-part breath as we continue to practice. Slowly move forward into a hands and knees position. You can remove a block if you were sitting on one. If you were sitting cross-legged, take your time. Once you're here, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, come back to your breath. Belly, ribs, chest, and all the way back out. We'll add some movement. Inhale fully here first. And then exhale, sit back into child's pose. Press your ribs into your thighs if they reach. Tuck your chin. Inhale, slowly, intentionally come forward, back into tabletop. Maybe press your shoulders a little bit forward in front of your fingertips. Exhale, sink back down. Again, slow but powerful. Feel every movement. Inhale, come forward again, even stronger this time. Shifting, expanding. Exhale, press back, sit, tuck everything in, ground down. Inhale, this time add a little twist. Come up and move to the side in a circle. Shift forward, and on your exhale, press back into child's pose. It doesn't matter if you're going to the right or the left. Inhale to come forward all the way around. Fullest breath in at the top of your circle. Exhale slowly all the way out. Sit back down. One more time this direction. Inhale to move around, forward. Breathe all the way in. Exhale out. Sit down. Pause. We move the other way. Inhale. Shift to the other side. Big circles this direction. Top of your breath at the top of your mat. Exhale around the other way. Sit back down. Feel the stretch all the way into your hips as you continue to move. You can always slow this down or speed it up. It is your practice. Do what feels right for you today. As long as you stay with your breath, you will get the full benefits of your yoga. Pause at the bottom, sit back in child's pose for just a moment. And inhale, come forward into tabletop. Exhale, curl your toes under, hips up and back, downward dog. Take a moment here. We've been on our knees for a long time. Go ahead and pedal out the heels. Take any extra movement that you feel works for you. It can be anything. It doesn't have to look like yoga. If your body's calling for it, follow it there. And return to downward dog. Pressing your mat away like you're going to slide it forward. Stretch your chest toward your thighs. Lift your tailbone a little higher and relax your heels down. An upside down V position. Imagining you're a mountain, growing your tailbone even taller like the peak soaring in the sky. And then inhale, lift your heels. Start to gently shift forward, slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Once you're there, fold a little deeper, tuck your chin. Maybe you reach your forehead toward your shins. Inhale slowly, like you're moving through water. Reach all the way up, the fullest part of your inhale as you reach the top of your mountain pose. Exhale, open and twist to the right, arms in a T. Look past your right fingertips. Stretch from your shoulders, strong posture. Inhale, turn back forward and reach your arms up. Exhale, try to keep your hips steady while you twist your torso from the middle of your body. Reach out, look back. Inhale, reach up and back. Push your hips forward. Add a back bend here, opening your hips. Exhale, fold all the way down. Tuck your chin. Reach the top of your head toward the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your back. Push your hips back. Stretch the crown of your head forward. Exhale, hands all the way to the mat. Step back. You have an option for a vinyasa here. You don't have to take it if that doesn't feel good today. You can have your knees down if that works also. You're ready for the full vinyasa. Exhale to lower halfway down to the mat. Keep your chest strong. Inhale, point your toes. Press into the mat. Lift your chest, your shoulders. Look up. Exhale, slowly lift your hips to the sky. Curl your toes under. Press back to downward dog. Notice your breath. Are you still with your 3-part breath? Belly, ribs, chest, and back out again. Take a full inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Take a big step to the top of your mat, slowly, as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. Exhale, fold. Focus on a straight spine. Knees are always welcome to bend. Inhale, stand tall, reach high, stretch your fingertips. Another open twist, first to the right, look back. Feel your shoulders stretching here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist the other way. Reach your fingertips in front of and behind you at the same time. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, fold down. I'm going to show the modification. You can always keep your knees bent if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Option for vinyasa. Again, you can leave it out and press straight to downward dog. You can always be on your knees and maybe not even lower all the way to the mat if you don't want to. And then inhale for upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Tuck the chin. Feel all the parts of your body. Notice where you can add a little more strength. Notice also where you can relax. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Move through sun A again. Inhale, heels up, look to the top. Exhale, step all the way between the hands. Inhale, halfway, look forward. Exhale, fold down, stretch, look back past your knees. Inhale, reach high, all the way to the sky. Exhale, open, first to the right. Inhale, reach up, grow even taller. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands on the mat. If you want to take the vinyasa, take it. If If you want to skip, simply press back to downward dog. Keep breathing. Notice your downward dog here. The further apart you step your feet, the less pressure you will have on your wrists. Maybe take just a moment here to play with which body position works for you. I like to keep my heels about hip distance apart, which most people don't realize how narrow their hips are. They take their feet a little bit wider. So really pay attention to where your bones are lining up. Breathe a little deeper. I'm going to do a modified sun salutation B today, starting with chair. Inhale to lift your heels and look forward. Exhale, slowly step to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale into chair. Bend your knees low. Squeeze your heels and big toes and ankles together. Reach your arms up. Look up past your thumbs. Sit your hips a little lower. Imagine a tiny chair behind you. Reach your arms up even more. Try to look to the sky and notice your breath. All the way in, all the way out. Another breath here. Squeeze everything in and relax your face. Exhale, fold straight down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands plant, step back. Your choice if you want a vinyasa. You can always leave them out. And press back to downward dog. Once you're there, step your right foot forward. Plant your back heel. Again, moving like through water. Inhale, slowly rise up with power. Reach your arms up. Press your palms together. Look past your thumbs. Deep bend in the front knee. Exhale all the way down. Step your feet back. We're skipping vinyasas now unless you want to add them in. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left foot forward. Back heel down, slow and controlled. Inhale, rise up. Feel power and strength resonating through your body. Reach your palms together. Fullest inhale at the top of the movement. Exhale all the way down. Step back into a plank. Inhale, press to downward dog. We're moving back and forth. Exhale the right foot forward, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Reach up, stretch. Keep your shoulders and hips pressed forward. Deeper bend in the front knee. Exhale all the way down. Step back. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left foot forward. Back heel on the mat. Inhale, rise up. Press your palms. Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, down. Step back a couple more times, back and forth. Inhale, downward. Exhale, step the right foot. Back heel on the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Reach, press, lift. Exhale, down. Step back. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, left foot to the top. Back heel on the mat. Inhale, reach, rise, lift, and ground at the same time. Exhale all the way down. Step back. Once more on each side. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale the right foot. Inhale, warrior one. Lift, stretch. Exhale, down. Step back. Notice your breath. Inhale, downward. Exhale, step the left foot. Back heel reaches to the earth. Inhale, rise up. Press the palms. Exhale, down. Step back. And then settle your knees all the way down, wide, and sit back into child's pose for just a moment. Come back to your breath. Bring your attention to your sacral chakra, just below your belly button. In this wide-legged child's pose, feel your hips gently opening, stretching. Keep breathing all the way in, all the way out. Inhale, come forward into tabletop. Exhale, curl your toes under, hips up and back. Downward dog. Starting to flow a little more. Always moving like through water. Always staying with your breath. You can modify anything that we do here. This is your practice. If you need to take things down a notch, if you need to pick them up, I'll offer suggestions for both. Here in downward dog, inhale to stretch your right leg high. Three-legged dog, press back and lift your heel. Exhale, add in a crunch. Pull your knee toward your nose, shift forward. Slowly, inhale, open up to three-legged again. This time, bend your knee and open your hips. Stretch your knee up to the sky, heel toward glute. Exhale, slowly bring your knee all the way down to the mat. Drop your back heel. Inhale to windmill your arms, gate pose, like a little miniature reverse warrior, down on the ground. Stretch your right arm up and over. Exhale, windmill down to the mat. Ground your left hand and step both feet back together, wide on the mat. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. Side plank, you can always have one knee down if that's better for you. And then with control, pull your knee in. Exhale to step to the top of the mat. Ground your back heel. Inhale, rise up, reverse warrior. Stretch, reach up and over. Deep bend in your right knee. Exhale, hands to heart. Pop up your back heel and add a twist. Left elbow outside knee, looking up past your right shoulder. Inhale, straighten both legs. Stand tall. Grab your right wrist and pull up and back. Sky archer pose. Exhale, release and turn all the way toward your camera. Toes out, heels in. Exhale, sit down into goddess pose. Feel the stretch on the inner legs. Power reaching through your fingertips. Inhale to rise up. Stretch your fingertips and your heels. Your toes, not your heels. Exhale, turn your toes in. Reach your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Press down. Inhale, lift tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward. You can release your hands over your shoulders as much as possible, bringing weight into your toes. Release your hands down. Bend into your left knee. Inhale, windmill your arms up. Warrior two, now facing the other side of your mat. Bring your hands all the way down to the ground. Exhale and gently press your back knee into the mat. Push your hips forward. Inhale, reach your arms up and back. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, both hands down. Shift your weight backward. Slowly sit onto your heels. Stretch your left leg long. Drop your chest. Tuck your chin at the bottom. Half split. Take your time. You don't have to get all the way deep into this one. Take the pace that you need to slowly lower into it. Inhale to shift forward. Plant your left hand and left foot down. Right arm and leg open and reach up. Half moon. Flex your back heel. Maybe the heel goes higher than the hip. Maybe you turn your gaze past your top fingertips. Maybe not, and that's okay. Exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Step back. Choice of a vinyasa if you'd like one. You don't have to add it in. Inhale through upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Don't worry, we're gonna do this a lot of times. You'll catch on. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, squeeze it tight into your nose. Maybe you tap or just do it energetically. Inhale to shift back and open your hip in three-legged dog this time. Exhale, gently bring your knee all the way to the mat. Back heel down. Inhale to windmill your arms. Gate pose, reach the left arm up and over. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Ground your right hand. Step back. Inhale to open up, side plank, left arm high. Exhale, draw your left knee into your chest and step back to the top of your mat. Ground your back heel. And what did we do here last time? Oh, that's right. We inhaled up into reverse warrior. It's okay to forget. And then exhale, hands at your heart, back heel up, and add a twist, pushing into your knee. Look up. Inhale, straighten both legs, ground the back heel, reach your arms up, grab the left wrist, pull up and over, press into the ball of your front foot, long stretch. Long, long stretch right here. And then exhale to turn the toes out, heels in, and sink down into Goddess. Stretch your knees out toward the pinky toe side of your foot and reach your arms up or keep them at your heart. Inhale to rise back up, big star, take up space. Then exhale, turn your toes in, reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Inhale to lift through the sternum and the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Tuck your chin at the bottom, shift your weight forward. Inhale to release your hands down, bend into your right knee, and windmill your arms to open up. Warrior two, we're back to the other side of your mat, deep bend. Exhale, hands to the mat, back knee lowers, push your hips forward, point your back toe. Inhale, reach your arms up and back, look up. Exhale, both hands down, sit back, half split. Take your time, as much time as you need. And your half split doesn't have to look like anybody else's. It doesn't matter how it looks, it matters how it feels. Inhale, start to shift forward, right hand and foot down. Inhale, left arm and leg float up, half moon. Practice changing your gaze. Maybe you look up. Challenge yourself a little more. Stay with your breath. Exhale, step all the way back. Take a vinyasa. If you'd like. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Whole thing again. Inhale the right leg high. Press your heels, stretch. Exhale, pull in tight. Feel powerful. Inhale, reach the leg up again. Bend the knee, open. Exhale, knee comes all the way to the mat. Inhale, windmill the arms, little gate pose, like a miniature reverse warrior. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Step both feet back, wide. Inhale the right arm, side plank. Exhale, draw the right knee in and step to the top of the mat, back heel down. Inhale all the way up, reverse your warrior, reach and stretch. This is an excellent second chakra pose. Exhale, hands to heart, twist, back heel pops up as you look past your shoulder. Inhale, sky archer, both heels down, straight legs, grab your right arm, pull up and back. Exhale, open to the side, sink down, Goddess. Inhale, stretch up again, reach in big star. Exhale, turn your toes in, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift and stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Release the arms as much as you can. No force, just relax. Inhale, drop the hands down, bend into the left knee. Windmill the arms up, warrior two, stretch from your shoulders, reach. Exhale, both hands down, turning to that side of the mat. Drop your right knee, push your hips forward. Inhale, low crescent lunge, reach your chest up, reach your arms back. Exhale, hands down, sit back, half split. Move slowly with control. You don't have to come all the way to the mat. Inhale, shift forward, left hand and foot down. Right arm and leg float up. Stretch a little more. Maybe change your gaze. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step back. You can have your vinyasa here. I'm going to do a more modified version this time around. Do what works for you. You'll find yourself in downward dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to pull your knee in. Maybe you're shifting all the way forward into that plank, or maybe you're just pulling your knee in tight. Inhale, stretch again, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, set your knee all the way down. It can always help to have a blanket or a bolster here under your knee for a little support. Inhale, windmill your arms. Left arm up and over. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. I'm going to bring my other knee in so I can do a modified side plank here on the left side and reach the left arm up. And then exhale to step my left foot to the top. Straighten and ground my back heel. Inhale, windmill all the way up. Reverse warrior, getting taller. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist all the way. Elbow outside of knee, look up. Inhale, ground the back heel, reach the left arm up and over, press into the toes. Exhale, face the side, sink down, goddess. Inhale, reach a big star, look to the sky, maybe add a little back bend here if it feels good. Exhale, toes in, hands behind back. Inhale to lift and look. Exhale, fold down. Hands release. Bend into your right knee. Inhale, windmill all the way up. Warrior two, face and look past your right fingertips. Exhale, hands down. Drop your back knee. Push into your hips. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, both hands down. Sit back and half split. Maybe you're just straightening your right leg and keeping your back long. This is still the posture. Ground your right foot and your right hand. Lift up into half moon. Maybe for you today, this just looks like pointing your toe gently above your mat, and that's okay. Try to stack and open your hips as much as you can, flexing your foot, and then step back. Choice of vinyasa. We're gonna move through everything again. Back to downward dog. Stay with your breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, reach your right heel high. Exhale, pull in tight. Inhale, stretch again, opening this time. Exhale, knee down to the mat. Inhale, little gate pose, reach up and over, stretch. Exhale, all the way back down, step back. Inhale, right arm up, side plank. Exhale, right foot steps. Back heel down. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and back. Exhale, hands to heart, close in, twist, ground down. Inhale, sky archer, both heels on the mat, legs straight, lift your kneecaps, reach up and over. Exhale, turn to the front, sink down, goddess. Inhale, rise up, big star. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, toes in, fold forward. Hands down to the mat, bend into your left knee. Inhale, windmill up, warrior two. Exhale, down to the mat, gently releasing the back knee. It can always be, again, on a blanket. Push your hips forward first, and then inhale to lift and reach back. Exhale, half split, hands on the mat. Push back, stretch your left leg long. Inhale, come forward, left hand and foot down. Right arm and leg float up. Maybe you even lift your bottom arm if you want to make this a little more challenging. Exhale down, step back. Choose your vinyasa if you want one. Return to downward dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, squeeze tight. Inhale, reach up and bend, open. Exhale, knee all the way down. Ground the back heel. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, back down. Ground the right hand. Step back. Inhale, left arm up, side plank. Exhale, step your left foot to the top. Back heel down. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and over. Exhale, twist your prayer. Hands at heart, push into your knee. Look up. Inhale, sky archer. Grab the left wrist, pull up and open. Exhale, both knees bend. Keep your chest proud. Inhale, rise up, big star. Exhale, bring everything in. Turn your toes, interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift first. Exhale, fold down. Tuck your chin. Release your hands, bend into your right knee. Inhale, windmill all the way to warrior two, powerful pose. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Back knee drops. Push hips forward. Inhale, add your back bend. Exhale, hands down. Sit back and stretch. Half split. Inhale, come forward. Right hand and foot down. Last one, challenge yourself into the pose. And then exhale, both hands down. Maybe if you were missing the other vinyasas, add one here. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Gently bring your knees down. Sit back into child's pose for just a moment. Slow your breath down. Stay right here in this moment. We're going to add some deeper stretches to really open the hips. Inhale, come forward into tabletop. And if you know frog pose already, you can move into it. Or otherwise, stay with me. I'm going to turn to the side of my mat. It makes it a little easier on my body. And I'm going to go ahead and take my blanket and fold it so that I get a little bit more padding. You can also turn your yoga mat if you have one to the side. I'm going to place my knees on top and then stretch your knees out, almost like a split. Knees wider than hips, heels out wider than knees. Think of a frog. And once you've got that posture, push your hips back just like in child's pose and sink your chest down as much as feels good. Again, this posture is going to look different on everybody. So maybe you want a block here to give a little more support to your chest. Maybe you have a pillow or a bolster, or you want a second blanket under your chest. But wherever you are, go ahead and just settle in here. This is a very, very challenging pose. And even though you'll probably want to escape it quickly, the benefits come from choosing to find stillness, from coming back to your breath again and again, building mental resilience as you face this discomfort. Never pain. If there's actual pain, that is another story. But right now, if it's just discomfort, breathe into it. Settle the body, settle the mind. Find stillness and focus on that regular wave of bodily respiration. In and out through the nose. Still fill your belly, then open your ribs, expand your chest, and press the air back out. All the way in, all the way out. Notice if your eyes are open or closed. Notice if you're tapping a finger or wiggling a toe. Try to bring complete stillness to your body. And right here, take a moment to observe any tension and breathe relaxation into that space, wherever it is in your body for you right now. Allow the focus on your breath to make this a very meditative state. Breathing in, breathing out. Opening and aligning your second chakra. Getting deep into the hips. Leveling emotions. Releasing pain. Keep breathing. Slow, steady. We're going to move out of this posture as gently as possible. Maybe you want to slide out of it. Maybe you need to, one little bit at a time, come back up into tabletop. Find what works for you as you begin to bring your body back up. It's a very intense pose. Moving with compassion for yourself. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way. And for just a moment, come back into child's pose. Wide knees, press back. We're going to stretch our hips in the opposite direction for a moment. Reach your right hand back to connect with your heel. Stand up on your knees. Press your hips forward and unfurl your body, reaching your right arm up and back. Push your hips forward, half camel. Stay with your breath. All the way in, all the way out. Exhale, slowly come back down. Reach your left hand to your left heel. Same thing. Inhale, stand on your knees. Reach up and open. Lift with your chest. Maybe look up. Pushing your hips as much forward as you can. Breathe in, breathe out. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to stand up on your knees if you're ready for the full expression of the pose. And take it now. Knees are about hip distance apart. Pressing the shoelace part of your foot into the ground. Take your hands to your lower back and push your hips forward. Start to lift up from your chest as you push even deeper. You can stay right here. Roll your shoulders forward and down to make room to drop your head back. If you're ready for the full expression, you can release your hands and just dangle your arms. Slowly allowing your back to open as you maybe find a connection with your hands to your ankles or your heels. Keep pushing forward with your hips. Drop your head back if that feels all right. Stay with your breath. You can always still be standing on your knees with your hands into your lower back. This will look different on everyone. One more breath. And then slowly start to come up and sit back down. Stretch your arms. Pause in child's pose. Inhale, forward into tabletop. Exhale, go ahead and tuck your knees in so that you can sit back and straighten both legs. Moving into full forward fold if you need to move any fleshiness out while you ground down your sits bones. Inhale, stretch your arms up, lift from your hips. Exhale, fold forward, long back. If you need to bend your knees here, go ahead and do that. Try to keep your spine as straight and long as possible. You could also take a strap or your blanket to make your arms longer and straighten out your legs, flexing your feet. Whether you're grabbing your big toes or the outsides of your feet or interlacing your fingertips around your soles of your feet. Inhale to stretch your spine even longer. And then exhale, fold forward, tuck your chin. Try to relax as much as you can right here. Stay with your breath. Softening, releasing, relaxing. Listen to your steady flow of bodily respiration in and out through your nose. Soft and easy. Slow and controlled. Inhale, gently start to rise up. Lift your torso high. Exhale, make your way onto your back. Coming all the way down. Keep your knees up, feet about hip distance apart, heels on the ground. A few easy bridge poses here. You can leave your hands on the mat, pressing into the ground. And inhale, lift your hips high. Or you can take your hands and interlace your fingers underneath your back, roll up onto the tops of your shoulders. Lift a little higher. Make sure the weight is in your shoulders, not in your neck. Exhale, come back down. Again, inhale, press into your heels. Lift your hips up. Choice to interlace the fingers. Imagine somebody's got a string tied to your belly button, is lifting even higher. Exhale, lower back down. We're going to do one more. You can stay with bridge pose, or if you have upward bow in your practice and you want to take a full back bend, go ahead and do that. Inhale, press in the heels, lift the hips. Choose your final position. Keep breathing, never holding your breath. Exhale all the way down. Pull your knees into your chest for just a moment. And then release your hands down. Inhale to lift your heels straight up to the sky, flexing your feet. Pause here in waterfall. Feel all that good energy circulating through your body. Blood coming toward your heart, toward your head. Breathing in and out. And start to bend your knees. Reach up and either grab your toes or the outside of your feet. Open your knees out to the side and rock back and forth in happy baby for a moment. Bring the soles of your feet together down on the mat, knees butterfly out. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a moment here to focus on gratitude for whatever you are most grateful for right now. The hand resting on your belly, close there to your second chakra. Breathe into it a little more. Take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale, stretch your body long. If you'd like to take your blanket and drape it over your body, you're welcome to do that now as we move to a guided meditation for Shavasana. Stay here on your back, getting any last wiggles out. Try to find complete stillness and relaxation. Notice your breath. No more control of your pranayama. Let whatever is your natural rhythm take over. Just witness what's happening. Allow your hands and your feet to flop away from the center line. Notice the lightness in the top of your body as you breathe. As you breathe out, feel yourself grounding down deeper into your mat, into the earth. Starting to focus our attention into aligning and balancing all of our chakras. Bring your attention to the base of your spine, your first chakra, your root chakra. and see the color red. Red, like a big juicy apple. Notice any sensations or feelings that you have in this part of your body. See the color red. Move your attention up to your second chakra, just below your navel, and see the color orange. With your eyes closed, just using your mind's eye. See orange like big orange fruit on a tree, or maybe the colors of the setting sun. See the color orange. Move your attention up to that space between your lower ribs, your third chakra, your solar plexus. And see the color yellow. Power center, see yellow like the bright midday sun. Move your attention up now to your heart center and visualize the color green. Green like a big open field in spring, full of grass, full of possibilities. See the color green. Move your attention now to your throat center. See the color blue. Blue like a cloudless midday sky. See the color blue. Bring your attention up now between your eyes, your third eye chakra. See if there's a color you're immediately noticing that comes to mind. And then visualize the color purple. Purple like a beautiful flower. See the color purple. Now bring your focus to the very top of your head. See the brightest white light you can imagine. See it glowing. Returning to the base, bring your attention again to your root chakra at the base of your spine. Then up to just below your navel. Next to the space between your lower ribs. Then your heart chakra. Up to your throat center. To your third eye chakra between your eyes. And all the way to the top of your head. Notice your breath. And as you breathe in, imagine energy filling straight up your spine from the base, all the way up to the top of your head. Exhale and visualize the energy moving back down toward your root. Inhale, energy moves up your spine from the base to the top. Exhale, energy moves back down all the way. Once more, energy rises as you breathe in. Exhale, energy moves back down. Stay with your breath. Start to move your attention toward the corners of your body. Start to notice that border where your body ends and the space around you begins. Notice if this feels like a solid line for you, or maybe open, a little fuzzy. Start to breathe into that space that we all share, every sentient being throughout the world. Feel that connection of energy. Take from it what you need. Give to it what you can. And still breathing all the way in, all the way out. Before adding movement, start to visualize a wiggling of your fingers, a wiggling of your toes. And then start to add the actual movement. Wiggling your fingers and toes and slowly adding in the rolls of your wrists and ankles. Inhale to stretch your arms overhead. Full body stretch, reach, press your toes away. Exhale, squeeze your knees in tight. Roll all the way over to one side. Take your time to press up to seated so we may share another breath together. Inhale, reach your arms up, sweep high, press your palms together. Maybe you look up. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Tuck your chin, close your eyes. And in yoga, we say namaste, which means all that is good in me, recognizes and honors all that is good in you. So from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed your practice and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you again soon.